a lot of players stepped up tonight, and without three of your top players against a red-hot Penguins team, what does this say about the group in this room?
No, it says a lot. I mean, we've talked about playing this way, and now we finally showed it. At times, it wasn't pretty, but it was simple. We moved the puck, we played fast, and I think that's, we do that consistently. We're going to be a hard team to beat. Like you said, just guys in the right spots and taking them on ourselves to win our battles and compete. And, ultimately, I think that's close to the best, full 60 minutes we've had this year.
You came into this team wanting to make a difference, no matter where you were in the lineup. You've been on the third line for a little bit now. You score, you get your 100th NHL point. What can you say about your journey here and what has transcribed for you to be able to be such an impactful player?
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret I've bounced around, but wherever I am, whatever role I'm in, I just try and leave it all on the ice. Getting a great opportunity here. It's unfortunate because, like you said, we have some guys out, but like we talked about, guys got to step up. I'm just kind of, in that spot there and getting rewarded for hard work and being in the right positions. We just got to continue it, but it's pretty cool to see that we can do it by committee.
What does it do for the team's confidence when twice you're down and you score a goal immediately, almost immediately right after the Penguins score a goal?
It's huge. Like you said, before these past few games, you get down, you kind of get deflated, and then you're trying to claw back, and we just didn't have it. Tonight was completely different. I thought guys did a great job skating through the neutral zone, managing puck, making the Penguins work 200 feet to get a look. And as the game went on, we just kind of settled in, and you can tell guys are having fun again.
Pre-game, everyone was talking about we need to win those battles. We need to be hunting for pucks, and it really was evident that was out there on the ice. What do you want to say about the development of that side of the game?
When we harped on it enough, so it's about time we got it done. No, I mean, they said you can drop all the X's and O's, whatever you want, but it just comes down to those details, winning the battles, getting the pucks, out the blue lines, getting them deep, and ultimately, it's contagious. It's energy. When you see guys sacrificing their body, taking hits to make plays, it goes around, but the young group we have, I think, we've matured through this. You said it's adversity, you have injuries, it's easy to kind of make excuses, but why not leave it all on the ice and you can see what happens.
What about Vanecek's performance tonight?
Rock solid. Again, he's a calming influence back there. He's tracking the puck well, and even when we did have the odd breakdown, he's there to stop. So again, a great job by him.
Curtis, what can you say too about the group's effort against guys like Crosby, Malkin? They're going to get their chances, but they weren't really able to kill you guys tonight.
Yeah, I think. Whenever you're playing the premier players in the league, they're easy games to get up to because there's obviously that possibility that they're going to burn you, but you want to kind of I guess gauge how you do against them. Staying above them, taking away their time and space, like you said, that's a big part of the game because when they get going, they're extremely dangerous. They're world class for a reason. So, again, we moved our feet, we kept the play simple, and it paid off.
Thank you, Curtis. Your first goal of the season. Let's break down that play. Can you just walk us through how you were able to get that one behind the net?
I'm not sure what it looked like on video, but obviously a pretty good bounce. We've kind of been pressing a lot on crashing the net and playing a little bit of a grittier game, maybe with our high-end guys out of the lineup. So good play by Dougie. I think Hawley got a stick on it, and I was lucky enough to be there in the right spot.
This team wanted to win, but they wanted to win in a dominating way. And we've talked about wanting a 60-game effort. How close was it to that 60-minute effort tonight?
It was pretty close. That was honestly one of the better games we've probably played all year. We've snuck in a lot of wins earlier in the year, and they were games that we weren't necessarily satisfied with. And tonight, it was nice that it wasn't exactly a nail-biter at the end, and a lot of guys stepped up.
There was sometimes a drop-off in the second period or the third period. How were you guys able to maintain a high-level intensity throughout that?
I wish I knew. I think, obviously, the desperation was there tonight, and I think you could tell as a team how much this one meant to us. So, from the outside looking in, obviously you'd assume that every game means that much, but for some reason tonight we had our legs, and hopefully we can build off that.
And it was a really great team effort. Multiple players with multi-point games, 10 guys on the score sheet, and you already mentioned some of the top guys out. What does that say about this team and stepping up in the big moments?
It says a lot. It's a really tough league, and we see similar stuff when we play other teams. Sometimes if top guys are out, you can maybe take it for granted. And like you said, we only had 11 forwards tonight, and we went 7D, and didn't seem to really matter. We had a lot of guys, like I just previously said, a lot of guys stepped out tonight, and hopefully it helped a lot of guys confident.
Going right off of that, what can you say about the resiliency of the group, falling behind twice, not letting them get that second goal so that you're able to come back and have that big third?
I think most good teams kind of have that. I think in the past we've proven that it's a bunch of kids that never really give up, and Again tonight, like you said, I didn't even really notice we were down twice, and we find a way to claw back and we don't give up, and we got the outcome we wanted.
We've talked about everyone wanting to play a full 60 minutes. You were tracking very well. What did you see out of everyone tonight?
I mean, it was a huge win for sure, and then we played really good defensively. That was probably first game like we play best defensively, so they helped me a lot, and I just try to help them too.
You were able to stay calm against some really sharp shooters. How were you able to maintain composure throughout the entire game?
Yeah, I mean, thinking like who is going on the net, who is shooting, we're just trying to make the saves as many as possible, and then try to win the game.
It was a very disciplined game too. The Devils have really focused in on that. What can you say about even the penalty kill in front of you when they were being successful?
Yeah, like I said, we played really good defensively, and then the guys helped me blocking the shots, and then PK was really good. So that's huge for us.
How important was it for it to be a multi-goal win and not just a one-goal win?
I mean, you feel better, if it's 3-2, they're gonna come and then they're pushing hard, and then when we scored the 4-1, 5-1, we a little bit settled down, and then everything was much better. So it's.
You talked about the penalty killers, but what does it do for you as a team for confidence when not only do you kill the penalty, but you score a shorthanded goal?
I mean, that was a huge goal. That was on 1-1, and then we need it. Like I said. Everybody making mistakes, they make mistakes, and then we pay for that. So we scored a goal, and then it was a big one.
Kind of the same thing, but the goal to start the third period. Just how much does that help you to get that lead early in the third, and then to be able to hold that the rest of the way?
I mean, it's always huge, like if you score like early in the period, like the team feeling better, the guys feeling better, I feel better, and then we feel more confident, So that's what we need. Thank you.
In Pittsburgh, we are joined now by head coach Lindy Ruff. Lindy, we've just had a chance to speak with some of your players, and they felt that this was probably one of the best games of the year, a more complete effort. What did you make of the team's performance tonight?
Yeah, we've put together 40 minutes at times. I think a 60-minute effort, that's right up there.
Well, Coach Ruff, you have a game like this. It was just a perfect opportunity, perhaps, where you get some adversity with Timo not being able to play, and you just say, hey, guys, it's time to step up. No one's coming to help us. And you get the effort like you do from Bastian and Lazar and just a penalty kill. It just seemed like a complete rounded game for you guys.
Yeah, I think if you look at the Winnipeg game, the first 40 minutes were pretty good. We got the game tied at 2-2. We made a big mistake. And I think what was important tonight is V gave us a couple really good saves right off the start. We made a couple mistakes early, let us get a little bit of traction. But after that, I thought that last 55 minutes was by far probably our most solid game.
Going into that third period, of course, all tied, where did you see the shift in the mentality to be able to keep your foot on the gas and close it out?
We just wanted to keep playing the game the right way. I thought breaking the puck out was really important. We didn't spend a lot of time on our own end. I thought our breakouts, our puck support, getting up ice. And then the speed through the neutral zone, again, created the opportunities. Big kill and a penalty kill, and even getting a shorthanded goal was huge for us in the game, too, at that time.
Well, what can you say about just the resilience even from Mercer, right? He had an opportunity, hit Holtz on a breakaway, and you saw the clear frustration. And then you saw him a couple of shifts later just, be able to, not, keep that in his mind. Say, I can make another play here. And he ends up setting up Holtz anyway. So just kind of talk about his maturity and how his growth been.
Yeah, I think we all kind of felt the frustration when you can see an opportunity to have a breakaway from your own blue line. I know he was disappointed, but the play they made there easily made up for it. And I liked Mercer's game. I liked this killing. We can look at that pass and be disappointed, but I think with the play he makes afterwards was something that really made up for it.
I know Timo Meier was the game time decision, of course, ultimately did not play. Do you have any further update on him at this time?
Not right now. We get back to New Jersey, we'll get a better update. We know that he's going to be out short term, and we'll find out how long that'll be.
Okay, let's bring in the rest of the media now and open up for questions.
We've heard the importance of needing to snap this 3-game losing skid, but how critical and how impactful is it that it was a multiple goal lead and win?
Well, I think what I look at is just the even strength goals. we've really struggled with finishing opportunities. You look at some of the opportunities on a whole, and even in Winnipeg, you missed some good opportunities. I think tonight we capitalized on the good opportunities. We're not talking about missed opportunities finally. We got that third one. And I think really important after that was going and getting the fourth to create a little bit of comfort in that last 7 or 8 minutes. So, we got rewarded for doing the right thing, and, we got to continue to play that way.
Pre-game, you talked about needing to win battles, needing to hunt down pucks. How would you grade the team's effort at that area of the game tonight?
I think obviously high. And it started early, getting in the lanes, winning the battles for 50-50 battles and coming up with the puck and then making the right plays. The battle on the walls, I thought we were better, and we got to continue to grow in that area.
Spoke briefly about Vanecek, but how would you describe his performance, especially with tracking and staying composed throughout the whole 60?
He gave us a really good game, really solid game. When we made those mistakes early in the one cross ice pass, great save on that, and a couple saves on the power play. He gave us a solid game. I thought, in front, I think we had a few guys who had some great blocks for him. But at the same time, when we made a few mistakes, he came up big for us.
What do you think about Colin Miller in his first game?
I thought he was good. I thought that whole group had a really good night. I mentioned breaking the puck out. Breaking the puck's so important. If you break it out, you're out of your zone right away. You get the play up ice. I thought his game, like his speed getting back, I thought opportunity to shoot the puck a few times. We know he's got a great shot, so it was good to get him back. He's had a long absence and a little worried because we didn't know if he'd get through the game or not, but it looked like he handled it well.
Lindy, what can you say about the effort of the group going 11-7, missing Timo, missing Nico, missing Jeff?
Well, a great effort. You know that you have to find ways to win, and we've come close. We played a heck of a game in St. Louis that we didn't capitalize on some grade A opportunities. We didn't finish the game in Winnipeg where we thought we could have battled back easily in that game. We missed opportunities. Tonight the opportunities went in, and you've got to stay with it. There should be a lot of players that feel good about the way we played, the opportunities we created, and then the fact we finished them. And so, our 5-on-5 scoring, it's been tough, but I think if you stick with the program, they'll continue to go in.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Coach.